Recently, I showed you how I transformed my new office space in Oregon from an empty room to one that I think is beautifully decorated and I really, really love. Today, I'll give you a tour of the room in much more detail and tell you about all the things I've got in here, or at least a lot of them. Stay tuned. Hi YouTube, Autumn Beckman here. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My channel is all about luxury living on a budget, from high-end luxury handbags and small goods to the everyday luxuries of life. If that sounds interesting to you, please make sure you subscribe, click the bell notification icon to be notified when I post new videos, and be sure to like the videos that you enjoy. And one of the perks of subscribing to my channel is you get to see my community post on your YouTube homepage, where I post deals, discount codes, sales, and rare finds related to these beautiful things we love. Let's get started with the office tour. Let's start with just another little sweeping view of the room in case you missed the last video where I show everything to you. And that one focuses mostly on the furniture. And then here I'm standing at the other corner so you can see a little bit different view. Over here are my closets. I will do a separate video showing you the closets, but today we're going to take a little tour of the room. I won't focus on the furniture too much because I talked about that in the last video, but I will still link the furniture below in case you're interested in any of it. Let's start with my desk here. So this teal chair is where I spend most of my time. I've got my computer. This is an external hard drive. Louis Vuitton Kusama collection notebook. It's October, so I have a little pumpkin, really cute, goes well with that book. That is the book where I write my YouTube notes and ideas and plan things out. This is my calendar where I have to-do lists every day and I know what's coming up. And then this little section here, what I'm trying to do and failing miserably so far, but I knew that would be the case, is I'm trying to keep my desk pretty clean in terms of clutter-free. So I have this little tray, which I won't be able to link because we got it years ago. I have another one over there, actually. I have this little silk plant for decoration. That's just from like TJ Maxx. This is a Waterford vase that I'm using as a pen holder. I'm trying not to have too many pens. I want to have pens in here that look nice and that I use, but I've got a Sharpie, just one pen, and then this pen, which I was using, but the ink ran out recently. It's a little Swarovski look-alike. The remote is for my ring light. And by the way, that's one big change that I have is the lighting situation in this new office. I didn't talk about that in the last video. In my studio in Houston, I had the camera on a tripod, and then I had three big lights on tripods. So I had 4 big tripods in my space. I wanted this space to be more open, so I decided not to put those lights up, and I just got a ring light, which I've never tried before. And I have noticed it's creating a lot more glare on my glasses, having that one big light right in front of me, but it's taking up a lot less space in my room, and I think it's doing a pretty good job otherwise. Also, if you don't know this already, there is no ceiling light in here. That's typical for this area, apparently. So I'm just filming in daylight right now. Let's get back to this little tray. Yeah, I got distracted by the remote. And then tissues. Here's a tip. Get a tissue box cover. It looks so much nicer than just the tissue box designs. This is a candle. This one is from Saks Fifth Avenue. I probably got that from Saks off Fifth on sale. And then these are little coasters that I painted a while back. They are my dog art, and these are dogs drinking different things. I mentioned the bench quite a bit in the last video, and I didn't go into the details on it. So originally I got the bench just to be a seating area, and I wasn't planning to make it into a couch-ish thing. But then I thought, you know, if I'm sitting there, I don't want to be leaning against the wall because I don't want to get it dirty. I also don't want to be uncomfortable. So I found those pillows, and they're giant pillows. They're from Callisto Home. They're filled with duck down, so they're substantial. Really nice pillows. I got them at HomeGoods or Marshall's for, I think, $40 each. And the original price on them was something like $125 each. So I got a great deal on those. And I love how the fabric is like different colors, and it has that pattern in it, and it's not just a flat color. It makes it a lot more dynamic and deep. Same thing with this fabric. It's the same fabric on the bench as on my desk chair, which is actually a dining chair. It's not just a solid color. It has other colors in it and a texture. This is a solid color. This is one of those like micro suede. Hello, Baron. Micro suede things. I got this on Amazon. Hello, Baron. Silly boy. And then this little marble and metal end table is from Marshall's Home Goods. It's the same place I got the pillows. And the dogs really like it. Roxy didn't want to be in here right now, but Baron's hanging out with us. When I picked that out, I do kind of wish that the color contrast between the greens and the teal was a little more, because they're so similar. It kind of looks like I was trying to match them exactly, and I wasn't. I was trying to make a little bit of a contrast, but still in the same color family. But overall, I really like it, and it's pretty comfy. All right, let's check out the table over here. I picked this up to be extra surface space to put things, but also to be a permanent home specifically for my jewelry boxes there. So I have my two Wolf jewelry boxes, the extra large and the large, and then I have my Majuri jewelry box. And I have done jewelry collection videos. If you're interested in that, you can check those out. I'll link it below. This is a little stuffed dog that looks like a dog I used to have named Sebastian, who we would call Bat. That was his nickname, and it was Halloween time, so he has bat wings. Had to pick that up. Very cute. This is also a jewelry box that I got at TJ Maxx years ago, and I used that to keep some office supplies. This is a little Dachshund. Dachshunds are a thing around here. You're supposed to use that as a screen cleaner. Its belly will clean computer monitor screens, phone screens, any screen you want to clean. This little thing my mom picked up for me when she was on a cruise in the Yucatan, and in here I have little rubber backs for earrings, which has come in handy quite a bit. This is Sebastian's paw print. So after he died a few years ago, they made that for us at the vet clinic. And this is also Sebastian. It's a little felted Sebastian with a halo and wings that my sister had made for me after he died. This is a silk flower arrangement that I've had for years. This is a little vase that I've been using as a pencil holder in Houston. Right now I don't have anything in it, but this vase held flowers from my grandmother's funeral. That's why I hang on to that. This is a scent diffuser. This I can link for you. I'm really enjoying it. I did a lot of research on them, and this was a good price, and it seems to work really well. I do always have a door or window open next to it if I have it on. These are a couple little Louis Vuitton perfumes. This is the Hermes Platinum Mosaic Soy Dish, which I use as a little trinket tray. Like if I take my earrings off, I might put them in there. And then this is a Waterford clock that Paul got for me for our first anniversary of being together. Very sweet. Forgot to mention, above the bench is a painting that I did, again, years ago. That's Sebastian. And that's Jethro, a Doberman that we had. As I'm filming this video, I'm realizing there's a ton of Sebastian in this room. This picture that I haven't hung is also Sebastian. All right, now for this side of the room. First of all, everything from that Louis Vuitton box over is for sale. So I will link my website where I have things for sale. And then these are some pieces that don't fit in the cabinets right now that I'm keeping. And let me go ahead and show you what's in the two big cabinets, which are all handbags. And I think for this side of the room, I'm gonna turn on my ring light so we can see a little better. Okay, let's do this cabinet first. One of the things I didn't think about when I put this rug down is that these doors run into it a little bit. And it's also a tight squeeze to get in here from the desk. So this cabinet has all my Portland leather goods pieces. I'll give you a quick scroll up there. For those of you who have been wondering what I have and wanting a Portland Leather Goods collection video, there is a sneak peek. On the bottom I have electronics and some other things that I don't need so often. And then in the other cabinet, which this one is even worse running into that rug down there. Oh, not so bad that time. This is where I have most of my other handbags. This is mostly contemporary brands like Coach or Henry's Leather. And it just keeps going, doesn't it? So there is all that. When I go to get a bag, this is the cabinet that I open most frequently to choose from. There's a better peek at the bags on top. Those four Portland leather goods, they're all recent acquisitions. All my other luxury bags, the Louis Vuitton, the Chanel, that stuff is in my closets over here, which again, I'll do a video on later. And then there's all this. So first I have all these shoe boxes, and each of those are labeled. So I have different things in here, different pens, writing instruments, staples, paper clips. It's mostly art supplies. Not art supplies, office supplies. Right above that, I have a Louis Vuitton book. This is a speaker. It's a Bluetooth speaker. It's wonderful. I will link that below. And then these are the notebooks that I use to plan most frequently. So those are sitting here where I can reach them easily. And then I have some handbags. There we go. And then we'll swing over here. More handbag. Somebody asked about this recently. It's a Fendi Peekaboo with sequins and beads. This I'm going to be painting turquoise, so you'll see that change color at some point. That's a Dachshund statue that I got at TJ Maxx years ago. I've had it in my classroom forever, but I don't have a classroom anymore, so it's sitting there. There are some more bags, and then let's see what's on this shelf. These are 2 Louis Vuitton books. Those are some silk flowers that I have had for years and used those as my wedding bouquet. The Speedy Mini HL. These are 3 glass pieces from glass artists, shops that we've enjoyed. The pumpkin and the green one on the bottom are from Wimberley Glassworks, I believe is the name of it, in Wimberley, Texas. The one in the back is from, I don't remember the name, Fire something in Cannon Beach here in Oregon. That's a Henry Bendel tray. It's a limited edition from, I think, their 100th anniversary. And then a little Tiffany book. And then over here, we have a Louis Vuitton book, a Chanel book, a bunch of planners that really I don't use. They just sit there for decoration. My kids have Paws sign. This is Ginger. She's a German Shepherd we used to have. The what looks like a YouTube play button award in the background was a gift from a fellow YouTuber, Will McCason. I'll link his channel below. From when I hit 1,000 subscribers. He sent one to me and a few other people who hit 1,000 around the same time. And then this little bear was made by my grandfather. He used to make those as part of an organization called Hug-A-Bears. It was him and a lot of other volunteers that would make those bears, and they would be donated to children's hospitals. And then panning up, we have more bags, including Rexy, and another bag up here. But what's behind these cabinet doors? Well, let's find out. The top shelf at the moment is kind of a junk shelf. All this stuff was on my desk prior to filming this video, and I moved it so my desk wouldn't look so junky. The bottom shelf has books, a ream of paper, some printer ink, some cards, and extra hard drives, because videos take up a lot of space. Let's close that back up. And then over here, this one might be a little more interesting. Maybe not. Top shelf is all empty journals that will be written in someday, and some pencil holders. And then the bottom shelf are journals that are full of writing and drawing and all kinds of things. And then these are covers for Erin Condren notebooks. Do you see what I see? Hello, Baron. He likes to sit up there with me. For the sake of showing you everything, there's my mirror. Hello. And then I also have this tower fan over here. I'll link that below too. It's really nice. It has like 12 speeds, works really well. Make sure you stay tuned next week for the full closet tour. A lot of people spend thousands of dollars having custom shelving put into their closets. I spent a few hundred for a very similar result. So I'm excited to show that to you and hopefully help save you money. Well, I think I've covered everything in my office. If I missed something, let me know in the comments. Also, let me know if you have questions about anything and I will try to get back to you. Bye, Baron. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. I hope you saw some things you liked, maybe even got a few ideas for your own space, and I hope to see you back here next time. Have a fantastic day. Bye.